Welcome to Upper Dublin High School Football 24/7, a production of UDTV. On the afternoon of November 14th, the Upper Dublin Flying Cardinals boarded the buses to take on the West Chester Rustin Golden Knights. Bayard Rustin High School came into the Suburban 1 playoffs as the number 3 seed, while Upper Dublin came in as the 6th seed, fresh off of a win over the number 11 seed Council Rock North Indians. Many thought the Indians were underseeded because of their star quarterback Brandon McElwain, who recently committed to South Carolina. Thomas Henning and John Lee were among the 2 players who kept Brandon McElwain and the Council Rock North defense in check as Upper Dublin cruised to a victory on their way to West Chester. Before the game, running back Khalif Lee had some words prior to joining the bus.
Boys, hey, I get this win tonight, right? Yeah, we're doing. We'll get it.
Alright, tomorrow morning, we're going to be working in Alaska. So just one. Oh, yeah.
Wrists, hands, thumbs, fingers, last call, regulars.
Yeah, you guys hear that? Wrists, thumbs, hands, anything.
Like the wind blowing in it?
Yes.
The Upper Dublin Cardinals, led by head coach Brett Stover, came into the postseason with a regular season record of 9-1 and a perfect 7-0 record in Suburban 1 American Conference play, their only loss coming in a non-conference game to Abington in September. Arguably their most significant win came in mid-October when, with less than a minute left on the clock, John Lee found the end zone and gave the Cardinals a 34-28 win over Plymouth Whitemarsh, snapping the Colonials' 25-game conference win streak that dated back to 2010. Meanwhile, the West Chester Rustin Golden Knights, led by head coach Mike St. Clair, came into the District 1 playoffs at 10-1. They only played 5 conference games, but nonetheless finished with a perfect record of 5-0, clinching the Chestmont American Conference. Both teams came off of 34-point wins in their first-round games, Upper Dublin 48-14 over Council Rock North, and Rustin 47-13 over Conestoga. After this, the Cardinals took the field for warm-ups. In an overall 13-game starting, quarterback Ryan Stover threw for 2,187 yards and an impressive touchdown-to-interception ratio of 21-9. Just over a month later, he would be voted number 1 quarterback by the Montgomery County Times-Herald, finishing ahead of LaSalle quarterback Kyle Shermer.
West Chester Rustin on the night. Yo, goddamn. One, It's so much fun this season. It's not ending tonight. It's not ending tonight. Go out there and execute. Have fun. Execute.
Some pub already.
All right. Tonight is another night. Yeah. Yes. Go out here. Go out here.
I saw him at the max.
Prior to this season, Cardinals head coach Brett Stover last led his team to a conference title in 2010, which was a share with Cheltenham. Upper Dublin had not won their conference outright since John Pavlik was head coach in 1996. Before returning to the locker room, captains Matt Thompson, John Lee, Tim Rasmussen, and Henry Weinbrake represented the Cardinals at the coin toss.
Alright, listen up, gentlemen. PIAA requires that all registered sports officials enforce the sportsmanship rules for coaches and contestants. Actions meant to demean opposing contestants, teams, spectators, or officials are not in the highest ideal of interscholastic education and won't be tolerated. Let today's contest reflect mutual respect. Good luck tonight, gentlemen. Alright, Upper Dublin, we're going to call you white tonight. PIAA Rustin, we're going to call you blue. You guys made the trip, so we're going to call point toss. Let the umpire know what's going on.
Go ahead.
The result is a heads. You won the toss, you can defer the second half, you can kick or receive or pick a goal to defend. You want to defer?
Yeah.
All right, that gives you guys first half choice. You can pick the ball? Yes. Okay, which goal do you want to defend first? All right, we're going to write it down. We're going to come out here and do a mock coin toss before the game's ready to begin, and we'll re-explain those options, and then we'll signal it for the crowd, and we'll get the game going. Good luck tonight, gentlemen. Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
Once the coin toss was complete, it was back to the locker room for pregame reminders and speeches.
Kickoff team. Okay, we're good. Kickoff team. That middle crew. You're crushing that wedge, trying to split it, find a gap. Those outside three, slamming the door shut. Okay? Take all the air out of that room for him to run. Should be zero room for him to go. Nowhere to cut, nowhere to climb, nowhere to fill. All right? Fill every gap, slam into it, shed him, and then go rip his face off. All right? Hey, let's set the tone right off the bat. First kickoff, go get it.
To take the stage. Two things that I believe, and I believe with my heart. One, you are prepared. There is not one play, all right, that you're not prepared to defend. All right, there's not one thing that you are set to do on this field. Offensively, defensively, special teams. You've been prepared, all right, from the time that we met in early summer, through Coconut Creek, all the way through this season. It's been a fun ride, and you've been prepared every step of the way. All right, and nothing showed more than that game against Council Rock. All right, it was very evident how well prepared you were, and more importantly, I don't care how well coached you are. You have to be able to execute, and that's the number one thing. And everyone in this room, when they got a chance to get out there, you executed, and you actually made that team look piss poor. And I'll tell you what, that's going to happen this week. Because the other thing I believe in my heart is that you're the better team. Now, whether that comes out to fruition or not comes down to how we play for the next 48 minutes. And if you play the way I believe you can, At most, it's a mild upset. But I certainly hope there isn't one person in this room that truly believes it's an upset. Because if you're surprised when we're playing next Friday, then you have no business being in this locker room. You came this far, all right? Got one more to go, all right, to get that big matchup against Pennsbury, Garnet Valley. And then one more to go after that. All right? It's one of those win and keep on playing. All right? Take care of business tonight. First 12 minutes, 24 minutes, all the way through to 48 minutes. And you walk out of here, and then we see who we play, and then we see who we play week by week. But you get your job done tonight. You're prepared.
All right, fellas, listen up. Here we go. Can't stand there anymore.
Hey guys, here you are. Week 12. Started in the heat, continuing in the cold. I want to thank you on behalf of myself and the coaching staff for taking us on this ride that you've taken us on this year. All right, and I'm going to get a little selfish because I'm asking for you one more week. I'm asking for you one more week. I want one more week with you guys, all right, as a unit. And then I'll ask you for that other week, next week also. But I want one more week out of you. I want one more week to do what we do best, and that's out there between the lines. Not many people gave you much chance of beating that Council Rock North team. All we heard about was McElwain this, McElwain that. All right, well, guess what? Tonight, they're not giving you much chance because it's Loper this, Loper that. You saw the Downingtown East game. They were the only team that could stop him all year. And as soon as they stopped him, they went into panic mode. They went into panic mode. They got out of their element. They started looking in the playbook going, oh no, what's going to work? You saw hook and ladder, you saw that crazy stuff come out. That's a sign of desperation. That's a sign of desperation. And that's what has to take place tonight. You go out there the first drive, guys, and punch them right in the face. And you light his butt up. You light him up. 3 out, they're going to go, whoa, we're in for a dogfight. All right, and then offense, when we get over, it's take over the ball and hold on to the ball. Grind it up like we did last week. We're going to move it, move it, move it. First down, first down, first down. Receivers, catch the ball, put it away, get yourself falling forward. Running back, same thing. Point yourself north and south, fall forward all night. Get that extra yard. Get that extra yard. Put us in 2nd and 6 instead of 2nd and 7. 3rd and 2 instead of 3rd and 4. All right? And then we got to convert. Special teams. All right? It starts with you tonight. All right? And it may end with you at the end of this game. But it starts and ends with you. This is a team. 48 minutes. You've done it for 11 weeks. I'm asking you to do it for 12. Everybody up. Let's go. Let's go.
Red train, kick ass, express. Here we are, round 2 of the playoffs, baby. Whoa!
This is long and it is prestigious, baby. It starts with 5. Get it going. Red train. Go.
It is noteworthy that Coach Stover wanted the Cardinals to punch the Golden Knights right in their collective faces in the first drive. We'll see how that fared later on. But for now, the ball was teed up, and away we went. On the first play from scrimmage, the handoff went to Terry Loper.
Play goes to Loper, and Loper has a huge hole. Loper across the 50, and he's going to go all the way, and it is not a good start for the Cardinals.
After the touchdown, the Cardinals quickly found themselves down 7-0, but the good news is they were able to get the ball for the first time. After starting from their own 19-yard line, the Cardinals took it all the way down to the Rustin 6.
Fooled me that time to fool West Chester defense.
Goldie Andrews' extra point was good, and the game was tied at 7. After tying the game, the Cardinals' defense once again took the field, but Rustin stormed all the way back into UD territory with a chance to take the lead again. The Golden Knights made a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down still early in the game, hoping for just a first down.
Cardinals could use a huge stop here. Loper in motion. They fake the handoff. Wallace going to throw deep. He's got a man open, and he makes a one-handed catch for a touchdown. What a catch!
The clutch play gave Rustin the lead once again, this time 14-7.
Fourth down as we open up quarter number 2. Hand off to John Lee. John Lee gets a first down and a lot more. John Lee into the end zone, and the Cardinals respond with a touchdown. 14-13 with the extra point still to come.
The Cardinals copied the Golden Knights and went for it on 4th down near the end zone. John Lee found daylight to tie the game at 14. On the next Rustin possession, Terry Loper fumbled, and the Cardinal defense came away with a huge turnover. Unfortunately, the offense wasn't able to cash in, but it gave the defense a needed boost and showed they could hang with Rustin's high-powered offense. The Golden Knights got the ball back and drove down the field, where quarterback Evan Wylock sneaked it in to give Rustin a 21-14 lead.
Quarterback sneak, and Wylock is in for the touchdown. As the Cardinals will punt it away now. 4th and 4 at their own 26. I think we'll see Stacey Gardner taken to the house again.
Maybe. You never know. If we see that.
High snap, and it goes over to his head. He just needs to kick it out, and it's going to be a safety, I think. It's going to be a safety.
No! As you can see, color commentator Paul Sutton was quite disgruntled with the play. The Golden Knights now led 23-14 after the safety, but the Cardinal defense forced another turnover, and this time the offense drove down for a crucial touchdown to make it 23-21 heading into halftime. A big play on the drive was a screen pass to John Barrett, which set the Cards up inside the 10, and they would convert a few plays later.
Rustin with the lead with the Cardinals inside the 1-yard line. 12 seconds to go. They will hand it off to Khalif Lee. Khalif Lee gets met at the line. Second effort though. He gets in for the touchdown. What a play from Khalif Lee. And with 7 seconds left in the half, the Cardinals cut the lead to 2 points.
The Cardinals trailed 23-21 at the half, but they knew they would receive the ball to start the third quarter and headed into the locker room on a positive note. Michael Sowers in motion. Following in number 36, Harrison Cohen. Stover fires. It's complete to Matt Thompson. Thompson's going to get a first down and a lot more. Thompson still on his feet. He's to the 15. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. Touchdown Cardinals!
That's how you do it!
The senior wideout Matt Thompson gave the Cardinals a 28-23 lead, but he wasn't done quite yet.
He fires. The pass is caught by Matt Thompson. Touchdown for Upper Dublin. Matt Thompson with his second touchdown of the game. His second touchdown of the quarter. And Upper Dublin has now put up 30 points on West Chester Rustin here in West Chester.
Now leading 35-23 in the fourth quarter, the Cardinal offense went to work at killing the clock, and thanks to John Lee and Matt Thompson, they added to their lead.
Excuse me, 4th and 9 for the Cardinals. They get this fourth down, it might put the game away. Stover rolling to his right, going deep, he's got Thompson, and they get 3 touchdowns from Matt Thompson! It's been all Cardinals in the second half, and they now lead 40-23.
Upper Dublin needed one more play to clinch the win, and who else but Matt Thompson made the game-ending interception.
Wylock, pressure coming, gets rid of it, going deep into double coverage, and there's intercepted! And he will just take a knee. Guess who that is, John?
Oh my goodness.
Matt Thompson completing the game of his life with a game-sealing interception, and the Cardinals are going to the semifinals.
The clock ticked down and the Cardinals soaked in the moment. They had proven the doubters wrong, and they had proven that they can play with anyone. As the Bird Gang stormed the field, they made a memory that will last a lifetime.
We keep playing for one more. All right? We got one more together. Together, no one can ever take it away from us. Congratulations for everything that you guys have done. Scout team-wise, guys that were out there in the grind, special teams, whatever. This is a team victory. Enjoy it.
Here we go. Second half. Shut up! better team, and you proved it. Came out there, and threw it at him, threw it at him, threw it at him. Second half shutout, guys. All right, two things. Told you were better, you proved it. Asked you for one more week, you got it. Kingsbury, here we come.
I'm here with Coach Dover. Coach, what a huge win for this school.
It is. It really is. It's a great win for the players and the school and the program and the community. It's just great. Couldn't be happier. For the players, man, they really played hard tonight. You know, jumped down 7-0 right off the bat, and they didn't panic one bit. And just very happy to be a part of this. Great ride.
Yeah, you guys were down by 2 at the half, and in the second half, you just came out and destroyed Rustin. What did you say in the halftime locker room?
Nothing. It was very, very controlled and very, we were very, businesslike. There's no panic in our team, and our kids came out and executed the adjustments from offense and defense, and saw the result.
All right, well, we'd like to thank you letting us get inside, and we'll see you next week for Pennsbury.
Got it.
I'm here with seniors Matt Thompson and John Lee, and guys, what a game overall from this team.
Yeah, I mean, we came out, seniors, this isn't going to be our last game out here, so we came in with that mindset, and we proved it.
Matt, I think the whole team played well, but I think you're the MVP with 3 touchdowns and the interception. Did you know this was going to be your night, or when did you have that special feeling?
No, I made a mistake early, but I came back, helped my teammates, and that was it.
All right, well,
this big hunk of meat.
All right, well, great game, guys. We'll see you next week at Pennsbury.